guess let's start. People keep on joining. So I guess this all of you know me, but still, if anybody who doesn't know me, I'm Piyush Desai. I'm co-founder of Vega.ai. And before I get into details of this webinar, uh, there's a request from my marketing team that this guys keep on sending you newsletters on your respective email IDs on the product updates, new features launch. Also, we have a recurring office hours we started every Friday on 7:30 p.m. IST. And this webinar series, earlier we were doing later in the night, but given the customers we have in India, Middle East, or the South Asian market, we enter more webinar slots, which is uh, around the afternoon time slot, like 12:30 p.m. IST. Okay. So agenda of this webinar particularly is to walk you through the upcoming changes. Okay. There's nothing to worry about that any plans have changed or prices are increased. Rest assured, those things are not going to happen. The changes are more over the user accessibility UX point of view, because the platform now has evolved a lot when we started 2 years back, and it needed a refactoring of codes to have a scalable system, faster user experience. So because of that, we had to change the entire flow and user experience flow. Let me share my screen and walk you through the slides first, and then eventually I will walk you through the actual upcoming changes. Can you guys see this screen?
Yes, Piyush.
Yes.
And please feel free to stop me and question if you haven't. I can answer it right away. So I guess whosoever is not attended last webinar, we focused more on journeys. So journeys help you bundle resources and test and create your own personalized plan for your own students. Okay, we explained free versus paid journey. Free journey helps you in lead generation. So you don't have to assign a free journey to any student. It is auto assigned whenever they sign up on your portal, and they can see a free test that you are given for diagnostics. Can take it. That can help you in lead generation and conversions. Okay. Common errors in AI powered question extraction images also we discussed last time, like underlining of a question or italics or fill in the blanks missing. Okay. Also, we discussed about how we can build custom SAT scores. Now, since you're making your own structured test, not just for SAT, for APs also. Currently, we released custom metric for SAT score calculation. But if you wish to have APs or any other exams, you can reach out to us. You can explain us how the calculation happens. We will custom code it for you guys. Okay. Today's agenda is mostly around like new user portal design. Okay. What's changed and why it matters. Navigation and UX improvements. I have been flooded with a lot of support requests that navigation or going back and forth was very difficult. Okay. Like even editing of test name, archiving of a test that is not made correctly. So a lot of those things are going to improve in the coming release. Okay. Insights and analytics for all courses. So currently you had to go to just dashboard and see all the structured test and practice test analytics from there, which was very cumbersome. Now you can see analytics course wise under operations tab itself. Okay. Study plan automation will give you option to toggle on, toggle off, whether after a diagnostic test you want a study plan to be generated for each individual kid or not. If you toggle on that, our AI systems will understand the score from the diagnostic test of a respective exam, be SAT for GCSE, whatsoever comes in your head. We can generate a study plan personalized for that particular student based on his or her performance on that particular diagnostic test. Okay. Also, we have now given option to choose a test which can go on a diagnostic tab, and you can use that particular URL. So URL can be, say, for example, bestprep dot or say digitalprep.questforsuccess.in/diagnostic test for a particular course. So you can have that particular URL added on your website so that a student when sign up can land directly on that diagnostic page and can take the test, and you can also get a better lead generation and conversion over there. Okay. And operational platform updates like plan changes and full length test access. A lot of you who joined recently, they know about Pro and Pro Max. So the past thing which was starter, essential, advanced will become like a journey. So we'll duplicate all the tests in everybody's portal. Okay. And we'll create a journey. So you don't have to purchase starter, essential, advanced going forward. You can only purchase Pro, and you can grant up to advanced journey to a kid. And having said that, because of that change, everybody's price is also going to reduce significantly. Okay. Changes that need your attention. This is what I was talking about, URL structure update. Okay. So the businesses on enabler on growth plans, okay, will have a new URL structure. And the ones who are already on enterprise, who have a mask domain, that just I told, like digitalsat.lessonboard.in is a mask domain example. But somebody is on myvega.ai or learnq.ai will have a new structure. I'll talk about that structure later on. But enabler enterprise plan businesses, they don't have to worry. Only they have to just double check the diagnostic test URL and make sure it is correctly embedded on your site. And as I told about plan consolidation, starter, essential, and advanced plans in SAT course will be added as journeys. Say hello to Pro and Pro Max user plans. For most folks, it will reduce their Vega.ai bill, whatever you have been paying to us, because the Pro will cost you just 60, and you can assign advanced plan in that. And all of you know that you were paying more than 60 for advanced plan in the past. Okay. Add diagnostic test directly inside free user journey, now shown in dedicated section. Okay. Now, what is changing in the URL structure? So this is only for enabler and growth plan customers who are not having domain masked portal. Okay. Earlier it was like on our subdomain bestprep.myvega.ai. Going forward, it will be Vega.ai, myvega.ai/bestprep. So this is how the new URL structure will be done. Will auto direct all the old ones as well. So even if your old students were having this URL, you don't have to worry. It will be auto directed to the new URL. And going forward, you can use this URL itself. Okay. Any questions until now, anyone? Anyone, if you have? Okay. Why we are doing it? So the goal is faster performance. The new structure loads faster and is SEO friendly. Ease of use and scalability. No extra steps required from our or your end in terms of DNS settings to make user portal live, which used to obviously take time. But also a lot of times when you migrate your website from one, say, WordPress to Wix, a lot of times this DNS setups are messed up. So you don't have to going forward worry about that. Faster launch, you no longer need a code to be deployed on user portal. What we've realized that when a new customer is onboarded with us, they spend a significant amount of time building courses, tests, etc. And definitely in that period, they at least pay us a platform subscription if they are on the growth or enterprise plan. So what you can do is you can generate your AI avatars, meaningful avatars for different use cases, and create agents. And you can embed it on your website to start generating leads until you build a course and a diagnostic test within. So you don't have to build a course to build an AI avatar. You can straightforward go and build AI avatar and agents without building any courses. Okay. And understanding new URL structure, this is again, I would repeat, it's for enabler and growth customers. Enterprise, you can ignore. So it's going to be my Vega AI, organization slug. It can be your name, tutoring, best prep. Okay. Course slug, if whatever name you have added, digital SAT, DSAT, that will come after that. And after that, the respective pages are like practice test, study plan, diagnostics. So this is going to be the structure going forward. So for example, diagnostic test URL for best prep will be myvega.ai/bestprep DSAT diagnostic test. For a enterprise customer, it will remain the same. It will be like your domain/DSAT/diagnostic. MyVega will not be there. User plan consolidation. Okay. So earlier, those guys who know us from starting, they would have seen, or even the latest one, they have seen starter, essential, and advanced. Now this is going to be retired. It will be added as a journey. So once you grant a user Pro or Pro Max, so Pro plan can allow them to have 15 full length test, which is there in the advanced plan. So going forward for the advanced, if you want to grant a user, you only have to purchase a Pro plan at $60, which is way less than what you are paying currently. And essential and advanced SAT plans will now be available as journey, which can be assigned once Pro or Pro Max seat plan is granted. Okay. Anyone, any questions over there? This one has, let me.
I have this one thing. So I'm from Quest for Success. My name is Purushart. So we've been assigning Pro and Pro Max this thing
Mhm.
plan to students, but
Mhm.
then we've also been assigning our own structured test, right?
Yeah.
We have our own different structured tests that we've been using.
Yeah.
So for this structured test, we're not able to see how do the students actually open them up, because whenever we go for the structured test, it shows us that it's closed. So can you please also show us how to access that?
It's closed. Has been like, can you explain
As
it?
I mean, it shows it's logged. We go to the structured test portion,
Mhm.
and then it doesn't show any other test there. It only shows 15 tiles with a lock on it.
Okay. So yeah, that's what it's the URL, the UI itself will change. I'll show
Okay.
you the UI. That's a good point. So the old structure was having a dyslexia diagnostic test. So going forward,
Right.
the new dyslexia course will look something like this. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
We have a structure test or full length test.
Yeah.
So what we have 15 full length tests. Only in
Yes.
SAT, we have created content. Apart
Mm-hmm.
from that, in any course, we don't have any content. Okay.
Yeah. So for like I'm talking about the digital sat part only. It shows like
Yes.
these are logs as you see right here. So how would we open that?
So simply you have to go to any of your portal. Let me show
Mm-hmm.
you. So the thing, you have to just select Pro or Pro Max.
Okay.
Once it is granted, like
Mm-hmm.
1 year validity,
Mm-hmm.
once it is granted, you can choose any journeys that you have made, either the journey created by us
Mm-hmm.
or journey created by you, which has structured test added. Right? It is not
Okay.
over here, but if you have any journey, it will come over here and you can just get it granted.
Okay.
That's one way of doing one by one. If you
Mm-hmm.
have students in bulk, we would recommend that please create batches,
That is, yeah,
and you can assign multiple journeys
through
for
here.
people in bulk. Okay,
Right.
so that will help you going faster if you are adding students in bulk.
If let's say I have assigned a student Pro Max already
Mhm.
and I wanted to assign Pro, is that something that we can change, like from Pro Max to Pro?
Like downgrading.
Downgrading, yes.
This question has come to our mind, but we have not find a solution to it. It's
Right.
we can think of that how upgrade and downgrade will function. So
Okay. Okay.
definitely
Also,
have an answer maybe after this release. So
sure.
once you migrate to Pro and Pro Max,
Mm-hmm.
you need to build a way to go up. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we want more money coming in. Okay, but we also have, once we give a way to give you more money, we have to check as well
Hmm.
how to downgrade, because that is going to be complicated. We have to first check whether the student has
Has used any services for the upgraded plan? Yes.
15 tests, so we cannot downgrade that in that case.
Right.
If the
Right.
student has taken less than 15 tests, structured
Huh.
test, or the limit of the Pro, then we can allow maybe downgrading. That's one way of thinking how to execute
Mhm.
this, but we have to think through how to code it
Okay.
and make it available for you. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Anybody, any question until now? Please do stop me.
Also,
I,
have we covered the assignments part? Like when let's say we are assigning the students some practice test, And
Mhm.
when we are seeing it on the dashboard, right?
Mhm.
Usually, what happens is, if let's say I'm trying to search, I have assigned multiple practice tests to a particular student. When I search on the dashboard, after writing the student's name and
Mhm.
I open, yeah, if you go to the dashboard, if let's say one student has multiple, this thing, yeah, like for example, Piyush Kumar. Now here, the thing is, I cannot go back. If I go back, I would have to type Piyush Kumar again and then search the student's name.
Yeah, yeah. I guess that's the URL structure we are coming up with. Like
Okay.
this kind of
Okay.
slug. Eventually, you can click here, go over here. So a lot of UI fixes on the student side first, because student also had to every
Mm-hmm.
time courses, then go. So this
Okay.
UI structure will help you guys a lot. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank
So
you. Thank you so much.
yeah, we are trying to improve the US experience. For sure, we'll keep on improving, and please suggest all those changes what you guys are facing the problem. Okay. So definitely this is a problem. Even I have been frustrated giving so many demos, and every time have to go dashboard.
Yeah, exactly. Like I have to go to this, I have to search. Like I, some students, also take fast-paced courses with us. Like August students, they want to study in 1 month and then complete the test
Yeah.
and everything. So now they have like let's say 2 classes in a day, and they
Mhm.
have multiple assignments in that particular day itself. One class itself would have at least 2 or 3 assignments. So going to the dashboard and searching the person's name and then opening up the assignments is a huge task.
Yeah.
Like we can't go back to the screen where we were like where we were querying the assignments right from a particular name. That goes
Yep.
back. Like I have to, and then
No,
this, sorry.
this was a very stopgap solution we had to release it.
Right.
Okay,
No,
so
I'm just asking like has that been also addressed or not?
it has been we have Amit as well. He designs entire UI. Amit, please, if you have not created this particular design, make sure that it is
Sure,
implemented. Okay.
sure. I will. I'm noting it down.
Is Raja also? This guy is also in the call. Engineering folks.
Thank you. Thank you so
If
much.
not, can you please ask them to join? Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Cool. So let me go back to the slide thing. Yeah, I guess this we covered. And platform user plans, you can check upgrade. Currently, basically, you can just go 60, 90 from billing and user section. Okay. So no more you have to come to me that Piyush, give me 10 accounts, payment invoice link. Directly you can come over here, increase it and pay it. Also, we have enabled bulk discount option, which is not mentioned over here, but I can show you right from here. So if you're going to purchase more than 50 accounts, automatically 5% additional discount on top of this will be applied. Okay. If you're going to purchase more than 200, 10%. So we have kind of automated so that there is no manual to and fro, because sometimes you guys have made the payment and I was not able to add accounts manually. It would have taken an hour or so of time. While doing this way, this can automatically add accounts on your dashboard. Okay.
Mm.
नहीं है ना सारे यार
Okay.
तुम पीयूष आई वाज जस्ट ओवर हियरिंग यू तुम फिर पैसा वैसा बोल रहा है कुछ
अरे सर कैसे हो? पैसा कुछ नहीं आप
यार कॉस्ट मत बोलो तुम कितना लेगा भाई
कम कर दिए हैं सर, आप उसका टेंशन मत लो. But yeah,
चलो कैरी ऑन ऑल गुड
all good, sir. See, yeah, bye. Yeah. So diagnostic lead funnel. Okay. So currently we are seeing, we cannot reveal the names, but we see few organizations are able to generate up to 50 to 100 free leads per day by offering a diagnostic test, doing a proper SEO or via video. If they are doing marketing, they're adding this, or even we have seen their click-through rates, which are like if you're running Google ads or Meta ads, increasing by 3x, because currently most of the companies, when they uh, write a Google ad, it's like the best institute in New York, best institute in Bangalore or India, 5,000 plus students admitted into top colleges, right? So this is like a very, going forward, very common headline. You can have a very interesting headline with respect to diagnostic test, avatars. Okay, talk to AI avatar for this, that, AI agents. Okay, AI agents can be for college counseling, college recommendation, can be for vocabulary practice, and you can redirect people over there. And while they are signing up, you get a verified email ID, phone number as well if you toggle on to collect phone number. And with this, you can have a better conversion rates. So if I'm talking about those organizations, those guys are generating this much, and they have roughly 5 to 10% conversions on daily basis. So this is what we want for you as well to grow your business, and with your growth is our growth. So all thing is very interlinked. Okay. So you can now mark any test as a diagnostic test. Definitely, in structured, you have only one option. And practice test, if you want to give as diagnostic, you can give 2 tests as a diagnostic. Okay. And when your diagnostic covers all topics, the study plan becomes highly targeted, boosting trust and engagement. So a very beautiful study plan can be generated for each student. Okay. Why it matters? Because a free diagnostic plus a personalized plan is basically more leads and better conversion via performance-based insight. Because parents also get to know that, okay, my kid is struggling in these topics, and these guys have made a very personalized plan that, okay, for linear algebra, we will spend 8 hours on, particularly for your kid. Okay. Pre-diagnostic setup in the UI, in the journey itself, will ask you that add diagnostic test. Okay. And once you select any test as a diagnostic, it can be a structured test or a practice test. You can then deploy it, and anybody coming on your portal can access that free test. So these are the 9 major updates now live for your learners. New redesigned homepage, which I'll again show you right now. I was showing. Okay. Unified course access page, play and practice available for all courses. Okay. So we are coming up, a lot of customers told that play and practice are very engaging. So if you add a minimum threshold, say 5 questions each for each difficulty, you can toggle on play and practice for the kids, and it can be a very AI driven, gamified practice. And trust me, why we were working on getting this live, because we have seen kids practicing a lot of tests via play and practice, because that's engaging, that's challenging, and at the same time it's not judging them, right? So if they fail in a particular game, they simply go and start a new game again. Okay. New See All Learning Hub. I guess Abhishek from Quest for Success, he came for pricing, but these guys have built hundreds of tests for each courses, and we realized that when they added all those tests under a particular learning hub of a particular course, it was like a huge UI. So now it will be restricted to 2, and after that See All will come. Okay. Dedicated diagnostic page, new calendar style classes page. So now we also have Zoom integration. So whosoever opts to go for Zoom integration, now we have a calendar style page as well. New overview page for each course, study plan page for all courses, upgraded insights dashboard. So no more you have to go to structure test, search by name, and go. You can go inside dashboard for each courses, not just for SAT, which was only restricted for SAT. Okay. So redesigned homepage looks like this. This is homepage. Your avatar will be here. Okay. Kids can simply come, drag and drop and ask things, because every free user has 10 AI chats. They can leverage it anywhere. So this again becomes a very useful interface for you to generate leads. Okay. And it will show you AI avatars, agents right in the home screen itself, whatever you have deployed. Okay. Unified course access page. If you click on course, all the courses can be seen over here. Okay. And when you click on a course, what I was just showing, you have a URL slug coming over here, and they can click over here and come back. Okay. Plain practice in all courses, right? So each course now has a plain practice available. We need initial seed questions for each topic. Post that our AI will generate infinite practice games. Okay. So we need few, like that's at what, or like 5 questions for each difficulty under each topic. And that's enough for our AI engine to train on, and not just rely on OpenAI or any LLMs. Okay. And that's what in the future we'll have a Duolingo style UI where AI selects the next topic to practice for user based on his or her mastery, topic weightage, spacing between last practice session. See all learning things. So whenever in Learning Hub, if there are more than tests, there is a see all button over here. Okay. I guess we have not added the see all UI, but something like this will come over here. Okay. And if it's a long test, it can be shown just over here. Okay. In the order number. So why this matters? Because students track their work more easily and free users get a clear result to convert. Because they can see, okay, I have only this one free and rest are unlocked. So they will be enticed to reach out to you or maybe upgrade directly through the portal. Okay. I guess anybody any question until now?
Yeah, me again from Quest for Success, as I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
So with the assignments, the thing is the students are able to see their expiry date or when the assignment is due. But then this is something neither the teachers nor the mentors are able to see from our end. The operations team is not able to see from our end, right?
Yeah.
So that is one thing also, because sometimes what happens is students miss a deadline, so we would have to reassign that particular assessment again.
Yeah.
So because we don't know about the deadline, like when did the test actually expire, we are not able to make a difference between whether this is the one which is already expired and that is why it is incomplete, or is this because the student has still not completed the test. So under incomplete we still have both of them, right? The one which have expired and the one which has still not been completed. So if we could get the date of along with the date of assignments, we could also get the date of expiry or the due date.
Yeah.
And
Makes sense. That also something we're working on, but
Right.
just to let you know as well, if you grant any practice tests or assignments via Journey, there is no associated to it. Okay.
Yeah, but then we can't do it via Journey altogether. The reason being because, as I said, right, different students have their different paces. So some of them would have to have the test, maybe let's say 6 texts in a day. Some of them might be on vacation, they're traveling, or something or the other. They might take their own time to complete the test, right? So that is one thing. Also, if in the incomplete test, you could also mention whether this is expired or not. Like if the due date has passed, then this test cannot be and in the sense there is nothing to review about the test anymore, right? So
That's a very good point. I guess we need to incorporate this in the operations itself.
Yeah. So let's say you go to dashboard. Yeah. If you go to incomplete test, yes. So usually by default, I think you're providing 1 week's time. So this was 4th June. Now, if this is still incomplete, if we are going by the default timing that you had set on the dashboard, not the ones that we are changing, then there's no use to even review this test, right? There's no use to even show this here. We can simply write expired, or we can also say that due date has passed, whatever, XYZ.
Makes sense. I guess this needs a UI update, not this over operations we have to incorporate.
Just this one, like if you can just add this one particular thing, that's all.
Right.
And the due date, yes.
And for you guys also, we can say assigned test and what all tests are assigned with the
with the specific dates. Yes, that'd be
Okay. Hello. This is Aruna here again from Quest for Success. I had a small request. Along with the time of due date or whatever you are planning to name it as, if we can also have the time also changed from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. The end time, end time submission time. Because
That
suppose I want
customize, right, Rena? Because if you go to any courses and if you want to assign a particular test, for example, the current UI, so it allows you to change. You can change the time from here, whatever time zone.
I do understand that, but when you actually open like to assign, this time is hidden. So it's from our side, we understand that we can scroll down and we can get it done. But if in case the teachers are doing it and out of ignorance, if this can just by default be 11 p.m.
Okay.
10 a.m. is fine. Start time is fine. Just the end time.
Okay. This is a small change. I guess
Yeah, that would help the teachers,
engineering guys are there, I guess. Immediately 10 to small.
Not yet.
Please do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Rana. This the small
Thank you so
things
much.
will help a lot.
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, we were over here. So every course will now have an insight over here. Okay. Guys, do we have any ready to show insights page? Or if you guys have anything in local,
I think let me check views. Just
yeah. Meanwhile, can you check? Okay. If it is there, we can show them live as well.
definitely.
So see all learning up. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Dedicated diagnostic page. On the student side, they can see overview diagnostic page. And this can help you a better conversion. This can be a marketing landing page. Okay. Classes page with calendar view. So this is how the calendar view will look like. Okay. With the Zoom integrations therein. Overview page for every course. So this can be the overview or home page for each course, because we realize that students either they will click on each tab and go, or they can first of all get an idea that okay, start with a free diagnostic test and identify your strengths and gaps. They can start it. Follow study plan, your AI crafted learning roadmap, learn by playing games. So this becomes a home overview page from where they can redirect to all those tabs on the top. Okay. Study plan page for all courses. So we came up with study plan in SAT more than a year back. It improved our business by at least 50-60% back then. So we realized the study plan keyword itself is a very popular keyword on internet, like how to create a personalized study plan for SAT, for ACT, for AP, for GCSE. So you can again use these keywords and use this feature particularly to drive your growth. Okay. Going forward, for paid users, you'll see new study plan generated at end of every week based on their progress in current week. And that's keep on updating, because study plan cannot be a static plan. Maybe as they are progressing technical test, the study plan will also keep on updating every week. Insights dashboard for all courses. So maybe I will make this more bigger. So if you are able to give a score, so scores can come over here. For SAT, it is definitely say out of 1600, or maybe for other exams, it can be 4 out of 5 in APs. Okay. So if you have metrics added over here, this particular dial or can thing be shown. Okay. Otherwise, definitely total test taken will be shown to them, time, how much time they have practiced, what is their learning streak, continuously they're learning or not, and how many questions they have practiced until now. That can be the very high level. Then it can be overall math accuracy if it's for a particular course we're talking about. So under particular subject, particular topics, how your accuracy is going, how your time management is going, where you're solving questions fast or slow. You can get this, and you can get a recommended practice based on this. Okay, you can see the mastery level, which is combination of both time accuracy over here and structured test analysis. We have kind of done it in such a way. I'll try to explain you guys. If you guys have any questions, if you want me to explain in an easy manner, I'll try to simplify more. So we have made a y-axis with 100 points, like 0 to 100. Okay, if there is score added, say 1500 out of 1600, that also, if we make it as a percentage, can come over here, and if they hover it, they can see their score. But for exams or for tests which doesn't have a score generator, like 4 out of 5 or 1500 out of 1600 or 32 out of 36, okay, we'll use accuracy as well, because suppose if there are 100 questions in that and they solved 80, so 80%, so that also can be plotted in 0 to 100 graph, okay, in the y-axis. So this is how you can get to see that where their score or accuracy is hampering. So red ones can be looked into immediately. Okay. And definitely the last one going to be based on their time. You can filter by time and structure test, practice test. You can go to a particular test. So I guess from Quest for Success, one question was there, right? So you can simply go to a student's dashboard. You can go to their test result. You can see all their practice test, structure test under one. So you don't have to. I know it has been pain until now, but this will be solved for sure. Okay. But yeah, this is the end of this thing. Any particular question over here, guys? Anyone?
So I wanted to ask, can you please help us and show how to add the box metrics? We are able to add the ring metrics, but how do we use that?
That's currently for SAT only. Okay.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
have the new UI. Maybe just if you can write us an email or book a
Okay, sure.
with us, even if you can explain how the calculation you want for a particular test, say AP calculus AB or BC, based on the blueprint or the structure over there, we'll code it for you. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Because
Thank
it's
you.
not a very easy way, because there's so many things around each and every different code. Or not allow you to go and build it for now. Maybe in coming days it can be possible.
Fair enough. No problem. Sure.
Okay, I had another query here. When you give us a test analysis for math or for English, can we have a different set of name for ourselves? Like instead of the generalized like linear equations in one variable, linear equation in two variables, instead of like that, can we have different names for our thing?
Yeah, that's complete flexibility you get when you're defining a new course altogether.
Because if I have to download a mock report, okay, per se, one of my student has taken a test and that report is to be generated. Of course, I can see the test analysis. If I can get a PDF form of the same report, then, it makes more sense or more connectivity to the student, like how she or he is learning in the class with the same name. In this chapter, how much did I lose or how much was my score? In the second chapter, how much did I lose? So if they be, flexible for us to change accordingly.
Yeah, any courses that you're building from scratch, you have complete flexibility. You have a custom topic name, subject name. There is no comms over there. You can totally do that. Coming about report sharing, there are way that currently it is handling until now. Suppose if you want to share a particular test report with a parent, you simply have to share this from here. Okay, and I know this request from Jayant.
Yeah, but then the thing is, this link is only accessible if you have the credentials of the students. Sometimes what happens, the student
exactly.
would be.
No, suppose this is. So you don't need to have credential of this thing, just to let you clarify this. Now this is a test report of Vega random something. Okay. And I'll share this link with my wife, for example. Okay. Now she is nowhere related to this particular kid. Okay. If she is logged in the portal, it will open up directly. If not, if say she is signed out.
That's what, like this, anyone would have to log into the portal, right? That's the
See, we were thinking to come with a public view link.
right.
Mostly particularly with the US customer base, we are seeing resistance over there given to the PII data.
Right.
Like why a public link? Okay. Maybe in India, we are not that much concerned about this. But going forward, what we are doing is, if you go to AI agents, so we're deploying this weekly summary generator, a monthly summary generator. So you can generate a summary for the kids in the new interface. This will come with an updated feature.
Right.
You can generate a weekly and monthly summary. So you don't even have to do the old-fashioned way of just manually allocating all the test results, because AI understands what the kid has practiced, how many topics, where he has achieved the mastery, where the things are moved up, where the things have gone down. Okay.
See, I understand that. See, like I get it that AI agents would be there, but then usually what happens is, whenever we are ensuring that a student writes a mock, we're also informing the parents, we're also informing the teachers as well. If it is from the operation teams, if we ask the student to write the mocks, or even if it is from the teacher's end that they're asking to write the mocks, both of us are informed. So we need that particular report to be shared to everyone. if let's say the link thing is not there, I mean, if the login thing, as you said, is something that is required with you, can we at least get a downloadable report from it? Like we were able to download the report in a PDF form. If that is something that can be arranged, that would also be helpful.
Sure. So in weekly summary, we are thinking to something integrated with emails as well. You can integrate with email CRM systems
Mhm.
and it will directly send email to the parent directly. Downloadable thing, I definitely our engineers are listening to this. Uh, what happens in downloadable format is just again, I'm just sharing you. It's not like we are not.
Right, right. No, no, please, please.
But the challenges are that if I go to any full length test over here, for example, this one,
Mm.
okay, analytics. So we have a UI like this.
Mm.
Any PDF ideally formatter takes a screenshot and create a PDF. Okay.
Correct.
If we make it PDF, again we have to change the design. Maybe time management, one section for the reading, one section for writing, one section for math.
Right.
So that way, otherwise this particular two tab will not be captured. That's why I've not been able to deploy that, but we'll think of something better. Maybe in the PDF format, there can be a basic summary and a view detailed button which redirects to the portal.
Yeah, that should also be helpful.
Yeah. Hi, Soumya.
Hello, sir. I just had a suggestion that while going ahead with the analytics part, where we have that time management and all the questions, where can you please go to that screen once so that I can make it much clear? Yes. So whenever we have this accuracy part, in which particular part the student has performed well, right, 33%, it would be better if we can have which questions were added to this.
This is a summary. This is a summary.
Yes.
This thing. And if you go to a particular student, because on daily basis you cannot see data of each particular student. Over here, if you want to see which questions they have done right on, you can review their test from here. Okay. And from here you can get to see which all questions they have done right or wrong.
Yeah, I completely get that. But to which particular part, like for it is central idea and details, right?
You,
that particular
you
part
need
I'm
to say that in the review module, when a review thing comes over, we have to maybe session can be we can write a topic name, which topic question belongs to, something like that. You are saying?
Yes.
Okay. This is a good UI, guys. Already we show preview in the admin dashboard of a particular question. I guess that's what Soumya is suggesting, that if we go to a particular course,
I'm just talking about if it would be visible in the dashboard itself.
I got it. Currently, this is how it is showing, right? So if we are able to show this in the screen, that can be helpful for you people, right?
Yes, please.
Something like this. Guys, can you please note it? This is a good suggestion as well, because and for the students, we don't need to write tags. We can say concepts checked or concept involved. Okay. Thank you, Soumya. Good suggestion.
Thank you so much, sir, for taking it.
No, we are here for the same only. Yeah. Hi, Hitesh.
Yeah. Hi, Piyush. So since old plans are not live, so we are about to make the payment. So should we go ahead with the previous link or even share the new link? Or
Until this week. So also one thing we wanted to update you guys. Until this week, whole thing will be in place. We don't want to do a release on the weekend because weekends we have seen traffic is very high. A lot of students take the test. So we are going to do it on Monday late evening, Tuesday. So we'll get the portal down for roughly 12 hours. It will be notified on the student side as well as your end. So you can plan your operations accordingly, but we'll need your support over there. So until this week, Hitesh, maybe you can go with the whole thing itself.
okay, so we can make the payment via the old link only. Right?
Yeah.
And going forward, we can
Directly do from here. I will. Anyways, I was about to meet you guys, Tarun, and also.
Okay, got it. Thanks, Piyush.
Thank you, Hitesh. Bye. Anyone else? Any question? Any suggestions? Lovely receiving all the inputs from you guys. No questions? All good? Cool, then I'll give back 10 minutes to each one of you. Have a good afternoon, good day ahead, and thanks for joining.
Thank you.